This exercise is the same as RIP and OSPF. We'll just configure EIGRP instead of those two. We have two tasks here. First, configure EIGRP in Autonomous System 100 on all routers in the network, and second, configure the passive interfaces. Commands for passive interfaces configuration are the same as in previous exercises, and as for configuring EIGRP, here are the commands. In order to get into this router config mode, we need to type in router EIGRP and then the autonomous system number. Again, we will use the already mentioned no auto summary command and then list all the networks that are directly connected to that router. In this particular case, we're looking at router 1, and router 1 has two directly connected networks, 1000 and 3000, so those are the networks listed here. Okay, let's get into the configuration. Everything else is already configured. I'm going to go into router 1, enable, and type show running config, just to make sure that everything is correctly configured. So Gigabit Ethernet 0/1, that's this interface right here. It has 1001/30 IP address, and then we have the Gigabit Ethernet 010 with the IP address of 3001/30, and we don't really have anything else configured. So let's go into the global configuration mode and configure EIGRP. So router EIGRP 100. I'm gonna use the question mark here. So it's gonna ask us to enter autonomous system number ranging from 1 to 65,535. We're going to use the number 100. No auto summary, and then list the networks. So network 1000, 0003. This is the wildcard mask /30. And then I'm going to use the up arrow to repeat the previous command. And I'm just going to change the first number here from 1 to 3. That's it for router 1. Let's go to router 2. Enable configure terminal, router EIGRP 100, no auto summary, and here we have networks 10000003. We can see that the neighborship has been established. I'm going to repeat that command, and we need networks 2 and 4 next. That's it for router 2. Let's go to router 4. And I'm gonna stop talking to not annoy you any more than absolutely necessary. That's it for router 4. Let's go to routers 5 and 6 now. Whoops. Now at router 3, we have 3 directly connected networks. We have 2, 0, 0, 0, and the mask is 30. So 000.3. And then we also have these 2/24 networks, 10, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 255, and 10.2, 0, 0. And here we can configure the passive interfaces right away. So the command is passive interface. We need to set gigabit Ethernet 0/0 as passive and 0/1. Once more, the reason to do this is because when we look at these interfaces, there are no other routers that are connected here. So these interfaces, or rather this router, doesn't have to send any EIGRP stuff through those interfaces. Now we're going to go to one of the routers and check the routing table. So do show IP route. We want to make sure that we can see all the networks listed there. We can see the directly connected networks, and these networks marked with D are all the networks, or rather routes, learned through EIGRP. So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, and these 2 10 networks. Let's see if the ping works. We're going to try and ping from PC1 to router 1. And that was successful. And then from PC2 to router 6, for example, and that's successful. And let's do one more. That's successful as well. That will be all for this very simple EIGRP exercise. See you in the next lesson.